Hi, and welcome to RN by Inside Learning Hub. Continuing with our Selenium automation series, this is the second video of this series. Today, we will study the different types of locators available in the Selenium. So let's begin. Locator help to interact with an element. After that, we can perform different types of activities as per our requirement, like click on button, write a text box on the input box, get the text which appeared on the web page, click on the checkbox and radio button, select the value from the drop down, and so many things. So before going deep into it, we have to understand the basic of the locator. What is the locator? Why do we require it? How many ways we can interact with the element? So WebDriver uh, provide a method to interact with an element. So the find element and file elements, the method it help to interact with an element. So find element returns a web element object based on a specific search criteria or ends up throwing an exception if does not find any element matching the search criteria. And find elements return a list of elements matching the search criteria. If no element are found, it return an empty list. So how we can identify the element? So here you can see the image. This is the tag name. In DOM page, this is the first is a tag name. Okay, any kind of div, li, ui, different kind of tag name in a web page. Okay, DOM page. So, and this is the attribute, this is the attribute, and this our attribute. This is attribute value, or this is the attribute. Type is the attribute, and element email is the attribute value. Okay, you can see that class is the attribute, name is the attribute, ID is the attribute, and input text is the attribute value. A view of HTML code written for username in the Facebook login page, syntax of the this you can see. So we will understand the practical in coming videos. Okay, so first we have to understand the basic of the locator. Okay, so how many locator we have in a Selenium? So we have a ID type, class name, tag name, link text, XPath. Okay, link text has a partial link text, and CSS. And CSS we have so many different type: ID, class, attribute, inner text, and so and so. So we will understand the functionality of all of these in practically. Okay, so move into next. So locator by id locators locates element using a id attribute of the web element, and by class name locates the web element using the class name attribute. Okay, and by tag name locator the locates the web element using its element tag like div, a input button, and so and so. And by name locates the web element using name attribute. By link text locates the web element of the link type using their link text. By partial link text locates the web element of link type with partial matching of text. By CSS locators locates the element using CSS its CSS locator patterns. By XPath locates the web element using its XPath. Okay, so this is the syntax of the uh, locators. As you can see here, we will understand in practically. Okay, So you can see. Okay, so we have a CSS locators in Selenium. So CSS locators is CSS stand for cascading style sheet. They are used for styling the different element of an HTML web page. In the .css file, we can locate a specific element of a web page .html file and then style them like their set their font size, width, height, and so for locating the web element to be styled, we use certain rules provided as CSS selectors. For example, the following statement first locates a web element satisfying the locator pattern. Okay, like div hashtag search box. Div is a div input, like input we have to we if we require to locate the input box, so input hashtag input box and so and so. Okay, so in CSS locator we have so many different type of way we can handle the CSS selector by using ID, using class, using tag and ID, using tags and class, using tags and attribute, locating child element, okay, locating element inside other element, child or subchild, ninth child, locating sublinks, okay, and start with, end with, contents, and so many ways. Why we are studying the theory part before jump into the practical, and as because in interview you have to know about that to give the practically answer to the interviewer. In the so many interviewer ask in interview. Okay, so uh, you have to know about the concept or the basic concept of the locator. Okay, and we have also XPath in a Selenium. So what is an XPath? An XPath can be defined as a query language used for navigating through the XML document in order to locate a different element. So we have two type of XPath. Uh, Relative XPath and exact XPath. Absolute XPath. So syntax are double slash tag name. Tag name is we have already discussed in the previous theory, and at the rate, attribute name, and attribute values. This is a tag name. Okay, you can see. So these are the different type of the uh, way we can handle. So single slash or double slash. The single slash and double slash are used to create absolute and relative XPath. Explain later in our coming videos. Okay. So single slash is used to start the selecting from root node, whereas the double slash is used to fetch the current node matching the section. Okay. Okay, we will see in the practically in coming video as I already discussed. And tag name. Tags in HTML begin with the and and with. Okay, start and end. So these are used to enclose different element and provide information about the processing of the elements in the above the div and element are tags. So we have forget to attach the image in the, so I will show you. Okay, attribute. Attribute define the properties that are a HTML element hold in the above image ID. Okay, so, I forget to insert any 1 second, like you can see that. So how can we identify the element, or how can we get the element of the search bar, okay, of the image. So right click on that and click on the inspect element, okay. And different browser have different name of the this tool. This is a developer tool, okay. This is a developer tool. So in a Chrome we have inspect, might be, one second, you can see inspect. And Microsoft Edge we have one second, inspect. And okay, every browser has this. So as soon as you click on the inspect, you will, you, okay, the browser open this beautiful tool, okay. From the help of, you can write on the element, you can see the code, okay. You can see the code here, the DOM code. We call the DOM page, okay. So you can see this is a tag name, this is the attribute, and this is the attribute value. Class is the attribute, and this is the attribute, okay, value, okay. So name is the attribute and q is the attribute value, okay. One second. Hope you can see now, okay. Input input is a tag, class is a attribute, and glfyf is the attribute value, and name is the attribute, and q is the attribute value, okay. Okay, so I forget to attach this image in my ppt, sorry for that, okay. So now, okay, now fine. Now jump into ppt, okay. Okay, so attribute value, as the name suggests, are the value of the attribute we have already seen in the uh, DOM structure. So what is the different type? What are the different type of XPath? So there are two kind of XPath: absolute or relative. So absolute, the XPath expression created using absolute XPath begin the selection from the root node. These expressions either begin with the single slash or the root node and traverse the whole DOM to reach the element. Or relative XPath, the relative XPath expressions are a lot of more compact and use forward double slash. These XPath can select the element of at any location that match the selection criteria and does not necessarily begin with the root node. Okay, so which one of the two is better? The relative XPath are considered better because these expressions are easier to read and create, and also more robust. The problem with the absolute XPath is even a slight change in the DOM by the developer from the path of the root node to the desired element can be make the XPath invalid. So if the XPath is invalid, your script will throw an error. Okay. Okay. So we can create a dynamic XPath. So finding dynamic element using a XPath, many times in automation we either don't have a unique attribute of the element that uniquely identify them, or the element are dynamically generated with the attribute value not known beforehand. So for class like these, XPath provide different method of locating element, like using the text written over the elements, using element in text, using partially matching attribute value by moving to a sibling, child or parent of element which can be uniquely identified etc. Okay, so using the text we can create a dynamic. Using text we can locate an element based on the text written over the it. Okay, so like Google search, we can get the Google search text by the in the text method, so we can find the element. Okay, so using contains method, the contains method, we can match even the value of the partially matching attribute. This is a particularly helpful for locating dynamic value whose some part of remain constant. Ac- For example, XPath for the outer div in the above image. Okay, so not above image. I will show you. Okay, having 1 second. So you can see 1 second. I am zooming my screen. Okay, so you can see. So might, for example, we took the search. Okay, for suppose in search we have different type of element in the similar type of text, so we can get the search, okay, from the text. Okay, so we can create it. Okay, okay, so using the element index, by providing the index position in the square root square bracket, we can to move to the ninth element, nth element, and satisfy the condition. Okay, using the XPath areas access, sorry, XPath access helped in locating complex web element by traversing them through a sibling, child, or parent of other element, then can be identified easily. Okay, so guys, we will understand the practically. Okay, so just patience. Okay, so you have to know the theoretically part to uh, to clear the interview. Okay, so some of the widely used areas access are child, parent, following procedure, okay. Now, so hope you understand the concept of the element. Okay, I hope you will like the video. To show your response, please hit the like button. And if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to receive the notification for updated videos. I would be glad to receive your feedback, suggestion, and queries in the comment section. Comment section is open for you guys. Please comment your queries, your feedbacks, your question, your experience uh, of the interview. You can you can write anything. Okay. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. So in next video we will understand the practically. Okay, all of these. Thanks for watching.